Hi guys, and welcome to the second episode of the FM21 Experiment, where we take 3 FIFA 21 Prime icons, put them in a Tier 8 team in the English League, and just see where they get on. The objective of this experiment is to try to get them into the Champions League at the end of Season 12. It looks like they're on the right trajectory, as you can see. Almost looks like a roller coaster, straight up. The last season, so this is Season 5, this is the end of Season 5. We can see that they won the National League, so they're now a proper League 2 team, which is good for Walsall Wood. They're on the right trajectory. We can see that they didn't have what they wanted to be, was a problem-free season. They had 5 losses, 6 draws, 35 wins, which is nice. 111 points, it probably is the record. Yeah, Walsall Wood, so it is the record points in the season. So they still play pretty well. If we go from the top down, just take a look at the player stats. So Paolo Maldini, let's take a look. 40 games, so this is the second season, almost the top season in terms of application, appearances. Scored more goals than last season, obviously, well that's because he played 20 more. And he got 8 assists as well. Pretty sure that he was playing left back still. Played 6 games in the Cup. Didn't make that much of an impact, although he did get a 7.63. So I don't think they did very well in the Cups going from this. Take a look at Zinedine Zidane. It's gone down to 9.5 million. At one point he was a lot more. His value has dropped because he's had a new contract by the looks. He's now on £150 a week instead of £5 per week. So not too bad. So we take a look at the season before. 38 games, so we missed a couple of games. 26 goals, 27 assists. So once again, pivotal part of the team. Absolutely. And if we take a look at Ronaldo, boy wonder, absolute machine. Still only 19. 43 games, 32 goals, 18 assists. I did forget to look at the Cups then just for Zidane. Probably the same because it looks like they only played 6 games. So for Ronaldo, 5 goals, 3 assists in the Cup. Not too bad at all. If we take a look at the schedule, I was about to look at the history then for some reason. We can see that they played quite well in National League. First loss to Guiseley. Then they drew with Hartlepool, which good. Not too bad actually, because Hartlepool are a decent side. And this is where they start to lose in the Cups. So they went out 5-2 to Peterborough. Expected really, Peterborough a good side. And then they lost to Ebbsfleet United in the FA Trophy. And then it was just focusing on the league. So not too bad at all. So if we take a look at the transfers while we're here. Which season is it now this season? So we just take a look. Then they started to spend some money, 44k. They've bought in Arlo Doherty from Leicester. Not bad. Dwayne East was on loan, and they put, he's a good, Jesus. He's really good for the National League. Let's just take a look at him. 16 goals in 41 games. Not too bad at all, 7.4. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know what it is with them buying goalkeepers. They keep buying goalkeepers every time I look. If we take a look, they also managed to sell Cameron Gaboldi. Cameron Gabadio, that's how you pronounce it. And he went to Colchester for 26k. Take a look at the inbounds now. Amari Bell. So that means that Maldini can move into the... And if we just take a look at Walsall Wood itself, Maldini can move into the middle now because they've actually got a left back. So what we'll do, guys, we'll come back for Season 6 and just take a look at where it is there. Okay, guys, and we are here at the end of Season 6. As we can see, Sky Bet League 1, so that means once again they've gone up. And they continue in the roller coaster. Take a look at the league table. It's getting a bit more, there's a bit more competition now. Walsall Wood are finding it a bit more difficult to romp to the league title. Although they still did it with 5 points ahead of MK Dons. Not too bad at all, really, not too bad. If we take a look at the records, have they beat any records? I don't think they have actually. No, it might be the goals. Any records that they've... Lowest attendance. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Oh, it's to be expected. They're quite a small club. Take a look at their finances, which is what I forgot to do at the end of season 5. They are almost at 10 million. Now, for a League One side, that's silly money. And how much have they got in terms of transfer budget? So they've got £7 million transfer budget. Again, quite silly. If we take a look at Maldini first, we can see he played 43 games. So he was only out for 3 games. He got 8 assists, 0 goals. Which is a bit weird considering it was... Although he was centre-back actually, so yeah, that does make sense. And it looks like they went on a bit of a cup run as they got 11 games. So he had 1 goal and 4 assists. Not too bad at all, not too bad. Here he is, Mr. Zidane. 41 games, so he was out for 5. 15. That is a really low output for Zidane. That's almost the same as like 2 seasons ago when he only played 19 games. In fact, that is a lower output than 2 seasons ago. 15 goals, 11 assists. So he struggled. He's starting to come up against better opposition. He's starting to struggle. And in the cup, he scored 6 goals and 3 assists. Hopefully, it was Ronaldo that carried them to the title. Indeed, it was. 43 games, 36 goals, 7 appearances. 21 player of the matches. Now, that has got to be a record. Again, 12 goals, 5 assists in 13 cup games. The man is a machine. We've still got Darren Byfield as the manager there. And now Zinedine Zidane has joined Ronaldo and Maldini as legends. And Byfield's an icon, which is nice to see. If we take a look at the transfer history, that's for this season. Let's take a look back. So where we were last season, we could see that they brought in Amari Bell. They've also brought in a few more players. They're spending the money now, 375k. A lot of it is on loan fees, and they've also brought in James Furlong. So he must be their record transfer. Although he must have been that good as he's been released. Don't know why. They also managed to sell 10.7k worth of players. Not too bad at all. Oh, no, there we go. There's a new one, Cisse. He must be their record sale at 135k. Once again, they're spending some money, 400k here. Bringing in Elliot Simos from Walsall. Looks like a decent player, and it looks like they've raided both Walsall and Bristol City. Yeah, I thought he was. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he's from Man United. Ben Hockenhall. And they are bringing in decent players, really. They've got quite a nice squad. Take a look at the squad itself. It's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'd expect them to win the league again. Yeah, Adam Reach is a decent player as well. I remember him from lower leagues, yeah. 33 at this time. Take a look at the schedule. One thing I didn't do. Apologies. The structure of this is all over the place. We can see that they started half okay. Lost 4-1 to Villa, which is expected. And then the league form was a bit naff, to be honest, at the start. Then, again, the league form's not really picking up. Gone through the FA Cup second round. Lost in the third round to Bournemouth, expected. And it looks like they won the EFL trophy. So is that the... What is the EFL trophy? Papa John's trophy, yes. So they won the Papa John's trophy this season. So take a look at the competitions. We can see it's nice there, League 2. There's a lot of winners. They're building up quite an array of trophies at the moment, as we can see. They're going to have to get a bigger trophy cabinet. It says something when they've got a bigger trophy cabinet than Walsall and Birmingham. Right, guys, we will come back for the end of Season 7. And here we are, guys, the end of Season 7. They are now in the Championship. If we take a look at the league table, 13 losses, only 1 draw. So they had quite a tough time, to be honest, Walsall Wood, this season. If we take a look at the stats, 102 goals, that was not bad. But they're letting in quite a lot, which I'm quite worried at, considering they've got Maldini. Playing left back again, that's why. Take a look at the schedule. We can see a lot of reds and a lot of greens. Oh, God, yeah. Their league form kind of dropped off a cliff at one point. The first month in October, well, second month actually, to the Leicester under-23s in the Papa John's second round, and also went out to Luton Town in the FA Cup third round. So it was kind of good that they went out in the Cups, because it meant they could focus on the league. And as you can see, they turned it around. Their form second half of the season after January was fantastic. It's probably what won them the league, to be honest. If we take a look at the players, see how they got on. Start with Maldini. He played 42 games, 1 goal, so better output than last year. 6 assists. Not so good output, to be honest. 8 cup games and 0-0. So, yeah, if we take a quick look, that you can see that it's just gradually going down in terms of average rating, which we're going to expect to see. Zidane, have you scored more goals? He has indeed. He's got his shooting boots back on. He scored 21 goals in 38 games with 18 assists. And he's actually gone up in average rating, so that's nice. In terms of the cup, he scored 1 goal, 2 assists in 5 games. So not too bad. He's had a decent season. Ronaldo, 34 goals, 12 assists and 46 games. With an 8.19 average rating, which isn't too bad. And in the Cups, he played 8 games plus a substitute appearance, 7 goals and an assist. He's definitely carrying the team to these trophies. Did we have a look at the transfer? And Darren Byfield is still the manager. He has become a legend within the Walsall Wood folklore, which is nice to see. And they are spending the money, as we can see, 1.5 million. Teddy Sharman Lowe, decent player. Is he there? I reckon he's... No, he is. So there's their record by Adrian Quirk. Don't quite know why he's their record by, because his physicals and mentals are very good. His technicals not so good, but we'll look over there. And then Waldergley from Arsenal. I just like the name Waldergley. It's very nice. And Johnny Dixon. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did. So we can see that Amari Bell went to Portsmouth at the end of the season. Was it the end? No, the start of the season actually. Which is probably why Maldini went back to left back. They did bring in a couple more people. They've brought in Waldergley twice now. So it looks like, yes. Looks like he impressed while on loan in League One. So they thought we'll take him for the Championship as well. And Tony Harrop, how many did he play? 17. He obviously didn't impress as much as they haven't got him back. If we take a look at the club finances just to see where the club are now. They are still 10 million. It's slowing down a little bit. And they're at 10 million transfer budget as well. They've probably spent... It's probably because they're spending a bit of money now. In terms of income compared to expenditure. Or the other way around. Yeah, they're spending more on expenditure than income. Which is why it's not going up a little bit. It isn't too bad at all. If we take a look at the stadium. Have they had a new stadium yet? Where do we look? Facilities, that's the one. So yeah, they are back at Oak Park. They were at Bescott Stadium for a while. / Banks' Stadium. Depends who you ask. And it looks like they've increased the capacity to 5,000. When they get to the Premier League, if they get to the Premier League, we expect that to either be a new stadium or for it to fly up. The training facilities, youth facilities and all that need a lot of work. What we'll do, guys, is we'll come back for the end of Season 8, which is where they will be in the Championship. Hopefully, and I wish them good luck, that we get them straight up to the Premier League. I'd like that. And we are back for Season 8, guys. The first thing that I've noticed is that Walsall Wood are now back in League One. So it looks like it didn't go very well for them. 22nd. Which isn't very good. Also, the fans don't like Ronaldo or Zinedine Zidane, obviously, because they've gone from legends to icons. Something must have happened this season. Let's find out. So, 41 points, which isn't too bad. 6 off safety. If they could have turned a few of these draws into wins, they'd have been safe. So 3 draws into wins would have been okay for them. They'd have probably stayed up. Although, to be honest, the goal difference. If we take a look at the team in terms of those 3 players and see how they got on. So Maldini, 12 apps. So yeah, he only played 12 games. He did get an assist and a player of the match. And he played 5 cup games as well. Could have been injured. Let's take a quick look. No, he wasn't injured. Okay, it's a bit weird. Zinedine Zidane though, let's take a look. Okay, so he only played 9 games. 3 goals, 6 assists. So, I don't know if anyone is watching this and knows what has happened. Let me just double check with Ronaldo as well. Yeah, 12 games, 8 goals, 1 assist, and only 5 cup appearances. So if anyone knows what has happened here, what has gone on, why these 3 players have only played such small games. If we take a look at the competition actually, is there anything in the rules in terms of players? Max number of 17 foreign players. So that should have been fine. If we take a look at Walsall Wood's team, they've got a lot of English players, so I don't see how they're foreign players. And in all fairness, they've all got English as their other nationality, so they shouldn't even count as foreign. So I don't quite understand what has happened there. That's a bit of a weird one, to be honest. I'm proper stumped. It's kind of caught me off guard. I'm starting to think, are the next 4 seasons going to be going up to the Championship, going back down, going up, going down? Because something's happening with the players? Is it that... If we take a look at the schedule actually, is it... Oh, which are we on now? This one here, yeah. We're on the correct one. So we can see that it looks like they were playing okay. So they were... Oh, sorry. They were still playing at this point. And then they were playing against Ipswich Town. You got Ronaldo, Maldini, Zidane. And then they just disappear off a map. They're gone. So what has gone on? And it might be that they've just appeared again. Have they appeared? No, 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 and no. So there we go. They're back there. Ronaldo, Zidane, Maldini. Ronaldo, Maldini, no Zidane. That's fine though. And they actually went out to Blackburn in the FA Cup. No Zidane there. And then Ronaldo and Maldini again. So I don't quite understand what has gone on here, guys. I'll be honest. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen in FM. My only thinking is that Steve Evans has come in and somehow the AI has messed up in terms of the team selection. That can be the only thing that I can think of, because it can't be contractor. Although they are on rolling contracts, month to month. That did expire. When did that expire actually? Ooh. Could it be that? Could it be that you can't have rolling month to month contracts? Although that doesn't make sense, because they weren't playing there and then they came back in January, so right, if we just carry on anyway, because otherwise this could go on for ages. Take a look at what they did in terms of transfers. So we saw up to Johnny Dixon and Waldergy. They also bought in Cleon Morrissey for 875k, which is with add-ons. Steve Flores on a free, not too bad. Ariel Layers, fantastic. Look at those physicals, those mentals. He'll be a world beater, 15.5 million already. Just take a look at his stats for them. 14 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists. So not too bad really. And they also brought in a new keeper, Eloy Balcom. Once again, keeping up with their tradition of buying keepers every time. And they swapped Tom Hiddleston as part of it as well. If we take a look at what players they've brought in for this season, just to bolster the squad for League One. Harry Toyer, another goalkeeper like I says, as is tradition. Then we've got 4 players in on free, which is Ross Sykes, Joe Pritchard, Benjamin Garwood, not too bad. And then Michael Bradley. I'm pretty sure he's the American one, is he? No, he's Northern Irish. I'm pretty sure that's just a region though, isn't he? They also brought in Joe Beasley, who is also a region. And they sold a goalkeeper, which is Teddy Sharman Lowe. Not too bad at all. Decent. If we take a look at the finances just to see where they are now, we can see that the Championship was quite nice to them. The finances now are 14.5 million in the bank balance, which is very nice. Okay, guys, this is the end of season 2. Season 2, sorry. I've got seasons in my head. This is the end of episode 2. We will come back for episode 3, where I'm really hoping that this isn't bugged and we don't just bounce up and down from Championship to League One again. If anyone does know what has happened, please let me know in the comments, because I am proper dumbfounded and I just cannot understand what has happened at all. Like, really, really scratching my head with what has gone on. If you've enjoyed the episode, guys, please like and subscribe. Ta-ta for now.